The future right now uncertain for the Longview Mill since its deadly tank implosion. We'll take a look at the timeline of the current investigation and get an update on the environmental impact in that area.
And in your forecast, I'm tracking some sunshine but breezy winds if you're headed out soon.
And on this Friday, we are keeping track of traffic impacts to watch out for when the next week begins, what slowdowns you may see coming up in just a couple of days to start your work week on Monday. More on that in a minute. But hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us here on KREM 2 News at noon. I'm Laura Papetti. Let's talk about the weather. It is just about the weekend, and we're going to start celebrating right now, at least in terms of it being pretty outside. It looks like a little bit of sunshine out there, Jenny, but temperatures are definitely cooler.
Yeah, that is exactly right, Laura. I'm out here. I found a nice little patch of sunshine, so it feels a bit warmer. But yes, in general, our temperatures are trending cooler and our winds are picking up, and they'll continue to pick up as we move into the rest of this afternoon. So right now, as we take that live look over Riverfront Park, you can see those tree branches swaying with the breeze. 62 degrees currently here in Spokane. Partly cloudy, but the sun breaking through where it can. As we take a look across the region, we're at 60 degrees currently for Coeur d'Alene, but down on the Palouse, I mean, we are still in the upper 50s. Out towards central Washington, we're in the mid 60s right now for Wenatchee, upper 60s for Moses Lake, 71 currently for Othello. But the winds are noticeably breezy here if you're headed out soon, both through Spokane, Deer Park, into Coeur d'Alene, down on the Palouse, and out toward Moses Lake. And winds are going just to continue to pick up as we continue to move into the rest of this afternoon. So, current satellite and radar for you earlier this morning. We had a few showers up in the mountains of northeast Washington. Currently, it's dry for much of the inland northwest. We have been seeing some showers moving in over toward parts of western Washington, however, so maybe you've got weekend travel plans that direction. They are dealing with some wet weather. Highs this afternoon only reaching the upper 60s. This is a bit below our average, and we get cooler into the weekend. A look at that straight ahead.
Jenny, thank you. We are looking ahead already to Monday at two big traffic impacts that may affect your commute. So this is the first one. We're looking at the red route along this map right here. A little hard to see on your screen, but drivers will be experiencing some slowdowns on South Walnut Street when entering the downtown area. Lanes will be reduced on northbound Walnut Street between 4th Avenue and 2nd Avenue. There will also be lane reductions driving southbound along the Maple Street Bridge, approaching 4th Avenue. This is all in preparation for grind and overlay work at the Maple Street Bridge. The bridge fully closes next Thursday, June 11th, and that'll go on through June 25th. There will be detours in place on 4th Avenue and Boone Avenue as well. Also this one, southbound Green Street will close on Monday, June 8th, and that'll go on through the 26th, and that's between Euclid Avenue and Mission. This is for bridge deck resurfacing. You can expect slowdowns heading north on Green Street. It will be reduced to one lane between Mission and Carlisle, and southbound Green Street will be detoured at Euclid Avenue. Lots of information there, so if you want to track that, of course, we have it on KREM.com. Right now, a man accused of shooting and killing his girlfriend is out of jail. Tucker Mosley was released from the Spokane County Jail. This is because prosecutors say they are not pursuing charges for now. Police arrested Mosley after he allegedly shot his girlfriend during an argument that happened over last weekend. Mosley is claiming self-defense, and he told investigators that she moved towards him with a knife. However, court documents show police never did find that knife. The shooting is still under investigation. And federal investigators will be in Longview working to figure out why the tank at the paper mill imploded. This investigation will take several months, but the federal agency in charge of that investigation could lose all its funding coming up by next year. So a lot to this. President Trump's proposed budget would actually get rid of funding for the U.S. Chemical Safety and Hazard Investigation Board. This week, Washington's congressman, one of them, has been working to make sure that they do not lose that funding. So at this point, we're not really sure what this means for the future of the paper mill. The representative spoke about what it would mean for the community if indeed that mill did shut down.
Everybody at this mill is like babysitting each other's kids and taking care of, fixing each other's cars. Like we are going to lose a serious anchor point of economic strength when we lose this mill. If we lose this mill, and which I will work to prevent.
So we do have some other new information coming in. There have been more than 2,900 dead fish in the ditch systems near that paper mill. Crews are also testing a mallard duck that died nearby. The Columbia River is still open for fishing and recreation. And officials say Longview's drinking water is indeed safe, but we'll continue to track that information about the impact in the area. Today, millions of dollars on the way to improve drinking water in North Idaho. The Idaho Department of Environmental Quality has awarded a $2 million low-interest loan for drinking water construction. This is within Kootenai County, specifically to a youth center called Campfire Inland Northwest. The funding will be used to install a new pump station, backup generator, and some other projects as well. Oh, I love this. We love good news. 23 charities receiving grant money from Numerica Credit Union. Coming up after the break, one local mom sharing her experience of finding support for her and her child through a program supported by this.